When you think of pollinators, you probably think of honeybees, or maybe the adorable bumblebees you see bumbling around your garden. But there are some pollinators out there that you might not expect, and I'm going to talk about a few of them today. Now, this first example does involve the popular honeybee, as well as the plant Volvulopsis nummularium. It doesn't have a common name that I could find, so I'm just going to refer to it as the Volvulopsis plant. It is in the morning glory family Convolvulaceae, and it is native to Central and South America, but has been introduced to many areas of India where this example that I'm talking about took place. It has small white flowers, grows in moist areas, and like many plants, uses pollinators to help it make seeds. Honeybees, being the picky pollinators that they are, they visit plants only in good weather and act as pollinators then. But what about those many rainy days? That's where snails come in. Yep, snails. A 2007 study found that as opposed to being destructive, the graceful awl snail was functioning as a pollinator for the Volvulopsis plant. On days where it was rainy and honeybees weren't coming out, they actually climb into the flower and transfer pollen between blossoms as they move around. This process of pollination by snails is called malacophily. My next example of an unusual pollinator brings us to mammals. A team of researchers in South Africa used camera traps to observe plants in the genus Protea, called sugarbush. These showy, large flowers produce a large amount of nectar, which attracts many animals that want to feed on it. This includes birds, insects, and even small rodents. But more unexpectedly, researchers witnessed the flowers being visited by the Cape gray mongoose and large spotted gannets. The Cape gray mongoose is visited during the day, and the gannets visited at night. Because they stick their heads in the flowers to drink nectar, it's thought that these animals function as large and adorable pollinators. Alright, we've talked about a gastropod and a few mammals, so my last pollinator is a reptile, the Noronha skink, Urepsis atlanticus. A 2005 study looked at the role of skinks in the pollination of the mulungu tree, Erythrina velutina, in Brazil. Like the sugarbush, the mulungu tree produces a large amount of nectar, which the skink feeds on. The tree also blooms during the dry season, making that liquid even more attractive to potential pollinators. Pollen sticks to the face of the skink as it feeds, and it transfers that between trees as it moves around. And those are just a few examples of the many pollinators out there, which includes bats, moths, butterflies, bees, even birds. If you'd like to learn more about pollinator conservation or bumblebees, you can click here, or you can click here. Let me know in the comments if you have a favorite unusual pollinator. Thank you so much for watching. If you'd like to subscribe, you can hit the button in the center of the screen, and I'd love it if you hit the like button. You can also check out the link in the description for some brilliant botany merch, and I'm constantly adding new designs. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time.